Hi, guys. I hope you're doing okay. It's kind of crazy staying home and not getting to see any of you. I was digging through all of my books and things that I have at home, and I don't have a whole lot. Actually, most of my books are at school, but I did find some books that I used to read a long time ago to Aaron and to Andrew and Tim. And I thought maybe if I read some of them and recorded them, that you might enjoy them too. So, my first book that I'm going to read for you today is called Stephanie's Ponytail. This was one of Aaron's favorite books and one of mine. It's by a really great author. His name is Robert Munsch. I mean, look at that. Look at those pictures. What do you think is happening in this picture? Is that crazy? I see all kinds of funny things with their hair getting done. I bet sometimes you guys look like that. Some of my girls, Haley and Mackenzie and Maya, you too, AJ. And look at that baby laughing. I can't wait to read it. Are you ready? It might be easier if I read the words and then show you the pictures because I'm having to video this on my phone. So, because I have to share the computers with Mr. R and Andrews. So I'm going to read it and then show you the pictures, okay? Stephanie's Ponytail. One day, Stephanie went to her mom and said, "None of the kids in my class have a ponytail. I want a nice ponytail coming right out the back." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out the back. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." Look at them. They are not being nice, are they? We don't say words like that in our class. The next morning, when Stephanie went to school, all the other girls had ponytails coming out the back. Stephanie looked at them and said, "You are all a bunch of copycats. You just do whatever I do. You don't have brains in your heads." Do you know what it means to be a copycat? It means that you're doing exactly the same thing as somebody else. So look at them, all of those girls. Do you see what they're doing? Just like Stephanie, they put ponytails in their hair. They aren't being kind friends, are they? The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Then that's that," said her mom. "That's the only place you can do ponytails." "No, it's not," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the side, just above my ear." "Very strange," said Mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming right above her ear. Look at that side ponytail. I kind of like it. When she went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning, when Stephanie came to school, all the girls and even some of the boys had nice ponytails coming out just above their ears. Look at that. Look at this one. Look at the little boy did it. You see it? That's silly. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out the side?" "No." "Then that's that," said her mom. "There's no other place you can do a ponytail." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out of the top of my head like a tree." "That's very, very strange," said her mom. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. Look at that. That's like the picture on the cover, isn't it? It does kind of look like a tree. What do you think? So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the top of her head like a tree. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all the boys and girls had ponytails coming out the top. It looked like broccoli was growing out of all of their heads. Oh my goodness, look at them. That is awfully silly. Can you see all that? The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" What do you think Stephanie said? "No." "Would you like one coming out the side?" Again, Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out the top?" No, then that's definitely it, said the mom. There is no other place you can put a ponytail. Yes, there is, said Stephanie. I want one coming out the front and hanging down in front of my nose. But nobody will know if you're coming or going, said her mom. Are you sure that's what you want? Yes, said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the front. On the way to school, she bumped into 4 trees, 3 cars, 2 houses, and 1 principal. When she finally got to her class, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." Look at her. That's not very safe, is it? I think that might be the craziest ponytail of all. See, I can't even turn the pages at home, just like school. The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys and even the teacher had ponytails coming out the front and hanging down in front of their noses. None of them could see where they were going. They bumped into the desks and they bumped into each other. They bumped into the walls. And by mistake, 3 girls went into the boys' bathroom. Oh my goodness. All of these crazy people who are copycatting each other. Stephanie yelled, "You're a bunch of brainless copycats. You just do whatever I do. When I come tomorrow, I'm going to have shaved my head." Oh my goodness, does she look mad to you? Look at that. She looks mad to me. What do you see? That looks like an angry face and like she might be stomping. The first person to come the next day was the teacher. She had shaved her head and was bald. The next to come were the boys. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The next to come were the girls. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The last person to come was Stephanie, and she had a nice little ponytail coming right out of the back. Look at that. What do you think of that, Stephanie? Uh-oh, look at, can you see? They're all chasing Stephanie. Look at that. You see them? Why do you think they're chasing Stephanie? Any idea? Huh? I don't know. I think Stephanie was doing the right thing. She was being true to herself, huh? Because you should be and do exactly what you should be. Be you, because you are the best person you can be. So this is one of our favorite books that we used to read at our house. I don't know if you've ever got to hear it again, but I hope you liked it. And if this works out, I have maybe 5 or 6 other books that maybe I can record and send to your houses so you can listen to them. I miss you guys bunches, and I hope you're being really good helpers for moms and dads, because you're really good helpers when you're at school. So you make sure you're helping and you're cleaning up and you're playing outside and you're being good listeners, and you help mom and dad while we're all having to stay home and stay healthy. Okay? You take care and we'll talk soon. Bye.